welcome back. I'm Gabby Santana. Look guys, what I'm gonna show you today, how you can make the best Mexican conchas. I'm gonna share with you tips and tricks to make the best ones. So let's get started with the ingredients.
Okay, here are the ingredients for conchas. We have yeast, eggs, vanilla, sugar, salt, butter that is already soft, milk that we're going to warm a little bit for our yeast, and flour, all-purpose flour. So let's just start. You're gonna love it. First thing, my milk is already warm. Okay, I'm gonna add my yeast. Let me see so you can see better. And I'm just going to add a pinch or two of sugar. That really helps the yeast to wake up early. To wake up faster, right? Not early. Okay, and I'm gonna let it there to rest. Okay, I'm going to add my ingredients. So I'm gonna add my flour. You can do this by hand, of course you can. But if you have one, use it. Okay, the ingredients are there so you can have them. Let me mix this real quick. Okay. To add now my butter. Okay. There. My eggs are there. And I'm just gonna start mixing up. Okay, I'm gonna put this attachment to my Bosch. I love this one because I only have a Bosch and this is too big when I want to make things like right now, they're too small. I just put it and then this helped me to get a better grip. Okay, now my yeast is ready to get in. So I'm just gonna pour it. Now we're going to start adding flour until it becomes a dough. Once you see that there's no flour on the bottom, this is the time that I'm gonna start counting 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes already passed. This is what you want. It's gonna be a little sticky, but that's okay. That's what we want. Okay, it's sticky, but not that I cannot take it out of my hands, right? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so I have a clean bowl here. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, right? I'm gonna bring my dough. Okay, it's kind of like put it right there. So, okay. I'm going to cover with plastic. And I'm going to put it in a hot place, or I like to put it in my oven with the light on. Just put a paper or something that you have something in there so they don't turn on the oven, right? Or inside your microwave. Just find a warm place. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna go there. And I want it really big. So I'll come back in like an hour or two and I'll show you. Okay, now for the paste that goes on top, you need flour, shortening, no butter, shortening, vegetable shortening, and sugar, and powdered sugar. Okay, because it's almost Valentine's, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make it as a heart. So these are the extra ones, sprinklers, you know, and I'm going to put color on the paste. So that's what happened. This is totally optional. This is what we're gonna do. Okay guys, after a few hours, my dough is ready. Look at this beauty. Okay, I'm going to divide it in 12 conchas. Okay, you can make 6 big ones or 12 medium size. So I'm going to do that. I have a baking sheet with parchment paper ready. So if you want to, you can use your scale and all the stuff. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm just going to eyeball it. So I'm gonna cut in half, and then I'm gonna get 6 pieces for each. Your hands are your scale. I always like to oh yeah, it feels pretty similar. So then from here, hold on, a little more here. Okay, then 6 and 6. So just gonna cut half of it, and then 3 and 3. Okay. Okay. And you're gonna do the same, and I just like to grab them and okay, which one? Like this one has a lot. Put it here. You know, or use your scale. And I mean, it really doesn't matter. Okay, these are done. Let's cut this one. Then we're gonna make balls. Okay, I like to pinch it here, right? Then I just make a ball, and that's what I'm gonna do with all this. Okay, now I'm just going to divide my balls, right? So because they're gonna grow. So kind of like that, right? Now, we're going to, this is what I use. We're going to grab some of my shortening, okay? And I'm gonna put it on my hands just like that, okay? Clean hands, of course. And I'm going to pressure them, okay? To flatten them. That's what the reason that I'm putting shortening is because the shortening is going to act like my glue when I put the sweet part here. So you need to add, so I think, well, I do it in my hands just because it's easy for me to do it this way, okay? So, okay. Now, I just remembered something that I was gonna do. Okay. We're going to cover them, and we're gonna start making the sweet part here. But because this is almost February 14th, Valentine's Day, I want to make some heart conchas, and I totally forgot about that. Bummer, which is okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Half of this, I'm gonna make a heart, and I'm gonna show you how. And this, we're just gonna let them be normal conchas, okay? So I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside, and let me show you how we're gonna make this ones here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of shortening here, and wherever you're gonna work. And I'm gonna make a dough. I totally forgot about that. I wanna show you how you can make a heart for Valentine's Day. So I'm just getting them together, right? I'm making a dough. And I'm gonna flat. It's a little hard to work now because I already divided. And so if you wanna do it as a heart, don't divide it. Just do what I'm doing. Like, it's gonna be like if we're doing like sugar cookies, kind of, right? So once we have a good size, okay, with my cookie cutter, I'm gonna cut them. Okay, we're not done, hold on. We're gonna make more. But so we have the heart here. I have to do more intense that this side because then when it raise, it's gonna lose it. So I'm gonna go a little further down. Okay, right? That's what you're looking for your conchas in heart shape. Like you have to make this deep. And I'm gonna do the same on this one. If you notice, it's already kind of loose it. So I'm just gonna kink. Okay. And that's okay because it's gonna grow, okay? So. Okay. So, I'm gonna add a little bit of shortening. Okay, you can get them a little flat, but taken care of. So that's taken care of, right? I put it in the oven. Not on, just to kind of, don't have it outside, just in a warm place while we work on our paste. So the ingredients for the paste that I already show you, I'm going to divide it in 4 because I'm gonna do chocolate, white, and a few of Valentine's Day. So I already divided. So I'm gonna do my first color here. And I'm gonna start with white just because I already have everything here. But when I work with colors, I love using these gloves just so because of course you get wet and then you have to wash your hands a lot and you still have it. And so I always have this on hand when I'm working with colors, okay? So let's just start with the first color, which is white. So the first thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna add the shortening. So shortening and powdered sugar. I'm going to mix them up very well before I add my flour, okay? Once it's like this, so united, I'm gonna add my flour and let's continue working on that. Sometimes it may need a little bit more shortening if you feel or you see that they're not coming like a little paste, and that's normal because of the weather, like I mentioned before. Weather has to do a lot with it, but if you continue mixing it up, it's gonna come along usually. You just need to continue doing it. So there we go. Okay, so I have my little paste. Okay, so I have my paste now. I think I can get 3 out of this one, so I'm gonna try 2 or 3. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna divide it in 3. I'm pretty sure I can get 3 easily. Okay, then this is what you're gonna do. If you don't have a tortilla presser, you can use a plate and press it, or you can use a rolling pin, you know. But this one is so handy. Get one. They're not expensive at all. So I'm gonna get one ball. The center plastic, press it, right? Okay, now let me bring that concha so you can see how we're gonna do with this part. My table is kind of small, so I hope you can see this. So here's my paste, right? So I'm going to take one very carefully so you don't break it. And let's do this one. I'm gonna put it like that. Yes, it's gonna be bigger, but it's okay. Okay? Because it's gonna rise, and then we're gonna do that concha style. So I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna do 3 whites. I'm gonna do the chocolate and the hearts. I'm gonna do the colors ones. So let me continue and I'll show you later. Okay, I wanna show you how we're gonna do the chocolate one. For this, because I don't wanna be cleaning. And I should have done it before, but it's fine. And I wanna use the same bowl and just reuse it. This is what I do when I'm doing especially color. So I get my plastic, okay, and this is what I do. I just cover it so I can just throw it when I'm done. And I like to put one in the other side. So I can cover all the bowl completely and I don't have. So now this is ready, right? We're gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna add my powdered sugar and my shortening. Yes, it's gonna be a little more pink because you have to be kind of like grabbing the plastic, but it works because I don't want to be washing. So we're gonna do the same process as the other one. Okay, now we're gonna do a colored one. I already put my plastic, new gloves. So you can see when you have to color it, because you don't do it at the end when you have the paste and then mix it up. You don't do that. You do it, you incorporate it here. So the same thing, I'm adding that, right? A little paste. Okay, then I already combined my powdered sugar and my shortening, right? Okay, here I'm going to add my flour and my color. So I'm gonna start with pink. Do I start with pink or do we start with red? Let's do pink, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna use some toothpicks. I'm gonna get some pink. That will depend on how bright I guess you want it. I don't want it that bright, so I'm just gonna, okay. Then we're gonna start mixing. And remember guys, if this is too much for you, then you don't do it and you can wash, or if you have maybe 3-4 that you can just use and, you know, at the end wash them all, totally cool. But I'm always trying to not to get really that many dishes, to be honest, and more practical and easier for me. This, for me, has been an easy way of doing it. So I'm just sharing it with you. You don't have to do it my way. Only the measurements, yes. Only the ingredients, yes. But that's it. Okay. So here's my pink color. I'm gonna show you something that we're gonna do. Okay. I think I'm only gonna make 2 just because I wanna do the other colors as well. But look at this beauty. Isn't that perfect? It's like Play-Doh. Okay, so I'm gonna make 3 of this, and especially because I don't have a lot of, my hearts are smaller, so I even can do 4 from here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think with 4 we're gonna be more than enough because my Conchas heart are very small. So this is what I'm gonna do. In 1, I'm gonna press it a little. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this, balls. And mix it up. Okay. We're gonna add more. I hope you can see it. I'm sorry, I forgot that I have to put it in a certain way so you guys can see it. Let me remove this from here. Let me put this aside. I'm bringing this. I'm gonna use the white one. Okay. 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 Right? So I'm gonna put it aside for now because we're gonna make another one with different. I have white ones. I have red ones. And I have this pink one. So I'm gonna use this one now. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did. And then we're gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. And I'm gonna do exactly the same thing with my other colors. I'm gonna change gloves. Easy as that, right? I'm gonna save this ones and let's continue. Did you notice what's happening here? The reason that happened is because I put them and I didn't create this little, the concha, okay? That's why it happened. So I'm just gonna grab a knife and I'm just going to make lines that they get together in one spot, okay? And just like that. So we're doing the concha style, right? And I know this broke because I didn't do that. So, oh, I can do this. And because this is gonna grow, all this excess is gonna go to the side. So it's gonna be just fine, okay? Even though they broke because I didn't do it this on time, they're gonna be fine. So this excess is totally fine. Very quick, I'm gonna do the hard ones. So I have this white with the little pink thingies, it's fine. Just gonna cover it and just make sure to give it the shape of the heart, okay? And of course, we need to cut it because if not, you know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna cut it like that. Okay, let's make the other one. And I'm just going to let it rest. Not for much because they already been doing that because I'm doing a video and stuff. And so, yeah. This won't happen to you because you're not gonna be filming a video like I am, right? So no worries. This happens to me because I was doing a video and it took longer than expected and it's fine. So, do no worries. Okay, I have some pink here. Oh, this is breaking. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. If you let them stay in there for a long time, they're gonna break too. We're learning, guys, because this one, I was creating the other colors and I didn't put it on time. So don't leave them here for a long time or it's gonna break as well. So just make sure that you give them the heart shape, right? We want that, look at that. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm missing 3. Let me do the purple ones here. I'm gonna let them rest, and then I'm gonna show it to you. 350, I'm gonna bake them. Once they rise a little more, 350 for like 15 to 18 minutes, okay? Rise a little bit. My oven is ready at 350, so let's put them to bake. Look at this. Look at this, guys. They're just out of the oven, but I want to show you the back. And do you see how the excess was able to go around? This one broke, remember? This one did too because I didn't cut it on time. But look at this. If you do it on time, they're going to look so gorgeous. Look. They're so hot. So let's wait. But I hope you enjoy this. So I want you to see something. This one. Did you see how beautiful and perfect it is? Because as soon as I put it, I did the lines. This one, I left it on the plastic too long, so it broke. This one that broke, remember, it was because I put it, but I didn't do the lines. So you have to put it, do the lines as soon as you put it. So, isn't that beautiful? Okay, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna put it in a rack, cookie rack, so they can get cold, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so look at this. I'm gonna show you. I want you to see how soft these are. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So, make them, guys, and tell me what you think.